Ronda Rousey slams former WWE CEO Vince McMahon and the company's history with women in new book. But I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. Ronda kind of just went crazy and said a lot of, you know, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, about Vince and about WWE. Basically, she was like that, you know, pretty much she's never, ever coming back. And I don't blame her. For one, I do understand that her booking was terrible, was awful. And, well, as would a lot of people in truthfully women in general. But not only that, she also had to deal with the fans, and a lot of the fans mainly kind of hated Ronda. Now, me personally, I actually kind of liked her wrestling though, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like promo work and stuff like that. Maybe she could have used a bit more work with her promos and stuff, but that could have been fixed easily with like somebody like a manager or somebody like, I don't know, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you, she could wrestle, in my opinion. She moved very fast, was very agile. She had a lot of technical and grappler and stuff and stuff, you know, going on with her wrestling. So for me, I did enjoy her like wrestling, but maybe her promos could have been a bit better, but I don't know. Anyway, she calls Vince McMahon like a evil slimeball character. It says here, it's hard sometimes to know what an evil, unethical slimeball character Vince McMahon played out for the cameras ends. Damn. And the actual questionably, what the fuck? Questionably, I know I ain't reading that wrong. I know. Questionably ethical, many times sued and multiple times accused of sexual misconduct. Vince McMahon begins. Rousey writes in an excerpt of her book published by Inside the Ropes ahead of its April 4th release. Now, she's also releasing this, like, what, 2 days before WrestleMania? Dang. And one night before the Hall of Fame. Oh my God. Lock her up. No, I'm playing. But I ain't gonna lie, fam. A lot of people say Vince is very weird, is all I'm gonna say. Now, to me, obviously, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors and, you know, with Vince behind the scenes, and once the cameras turns off and once my TV go off. But I can say Vince does kind of give me somewhat of, you know, demon. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing. To call him a demon is crazy, but I ain't gonna call him no demon. I ain't gonna tell that. But I don't know. He does give kind of like asshole kind of, you know, vibes a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, this isn't me, you know, shitting on Vince. I ain't want to cuss, but had to. But I had to. My hands were tied. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me in my opinion. For years, I've had this. I mean, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of stories that came out years ago, and there's a lot more that are continuously seeming to come out recently with Vince that does paint him as somewhat of, you know, a very different human being, you know what I mean? But Rousey just kind of went crazy and was like, F these WWE executives. Rousey criticized the company's history of holding bra and panties matches, in which a winner was declared by stripping her opponent down. Dang. Something I want to see. No, by stripping her opponent down to her underwear. The last bra and panties match took place on a 2007 episode of WWE Raw. Even after that gimmick was retired by WWE executives, I'm sure very reluctantly and with a lot of lamenting about Okay, look, I ain't reading this shit. Okay. I'm fucking up today, guys. But yeah, she kind of alludes to Vince being a pervy man, you know, being a pervy sage, being a pervy individual, which has kind of been, you know, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Vince does or has done a lot in the past that was kind of like, okay, my boy, what is this? Get on your knees and bark like a dog. What is this? What is this? What is this? Vince. No. No. Just no. Stop it. Somebody stop him. Somebody stop him. I'm gone, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, fam. Anyway, she just basically says she's done with, I want to say wrestling, but she's done with the WWE and she's done with Vince. She doesn't like Vince and a few of the higher ups over there, which is a shame because hopefully, maybe she could have did a bit better. Well, Triple H kind of doing or kind of running the show, but I don't know, bro. She also states that the behind the scenes was very just insane and just very unprofessional is what I'm gonna say. How do y'all feel about this? For me, I'm like, a lot of it I can kind of like, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of it was true, which I do believe it is true because I ain't lying to you. Like the backstage stuff with Vince and like how talent just was just like, I don't know, bro. Like Vince had a big effect on morale and it wasn't always positive. I don't want to sit here and paint this man as a villain. I'm just going off based off what I am aware of as an outsider looking into what transpired, or allegedly is what I'm saying, allegedly transpired. So yes, I don't want to paint this man as an awful human being. I'm just going based off of what people are saying and people who worked for and under him or with him are saying. So yeah, I have no gripes with Vince. However, do I believe that man was kind of absolutely. No doubt in my mind. Which is crazy because I don't know, bro. He's done so much, but it's like also he's done so much negative as well. He's done so much for like the business and stuff, but he's done so much negative is what I was saying. But I don't know. Some people are happy that Ronda won't be returning or allegedly won't be returning, which for me, I feel like she may have one more run, you know, eventually, maybe like a few years down the line, maybe she does mend her, I guess, whatever, her feud, not feud, but her, I don't know, made her relationship with the WWE is hopefully she could come back. For me, I did like her, where some people, a lot of people, majority of the fans, from what I'm seeing on Twitter, just didn't like her, but I don't know, I don't know.